Did you realize that what you were seeing was so extraordinary?
I knew that it was going to make a huge impact. In fact, a lot of people refused to believe it.
But editors at National Geographic were intrigued.
They sent a photographer, cameraman, Hugo van Lauwijk. And when his film started doing the rounds, showing the chimps using little twigs to fish for termites, they had to believe.
And that was animal rights champion Jane Goodall speaking with our Seth Doan on CBS Sunday Morning in 2021. The world-renowned scientist we learned today has died at the age of 91. In the 1960s, Goodall made the groundbreaking discovery that chimpanzees use tools and create complex societies, activities previously thought to be exclusive to humans. She went on to establish the Jane Goodall Institute, which continues her research and now serves as a global leader in the effort to protect chimpanzees and their habitats. Over the years, Goodall published multiple environmental books and also served as a United Nations messenger of peace. And just earlier this year, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by former President Biden. Her institute announced that she died of natural causes while on a speaking tour in California. Jeffrey Flocken joins us now. He is the Chief International Officer of Humane World for Animals, also a personal friend of Goodall's who worked with her on animal welfare issues. Jeffrey, such a huge loss being felt today. Your organization worked with Goodall for many decades. Can you talk to us about the impact her work has had on animal welfare and what were some of her biggest achievements?
Thank you, Nancy. The work she did, it's so hard to summarize because, since she gained a voice globally as a spokesperson for animal welfare, animal rights, and saving the planet, she used that tirelessly, traveling around the world, speaking to audiences, meeting with decision makers, meeting with the world leaders, conservationist industries, and imploring on them in her gentle but firm way, demanding that they do more to help animals, that they do more to stop the degradation of our planet and our natural environment. She was an icon. She was fearless and she was tireless.
I know that so many people feel like they knew her because of how caring and how empathetic she was. You personally knew her, worked with her very closely. How will you remember Jane Goodall?
One of my favorite memories is on one of these trips around the world when she was traveling. She asked if I would like to introduce my daughter to her. And at the time, my daughter was 10, so I brought her to where she was. And Jane Goodall pulled her aside and spent hours just talking to her one-on-one about how important it was to be a girl and later who knew science, understand science, was confident and courageous and willing to take a stance and make things change. And I'll say, probably for 10 years prior to that, I've been trying to coerce my daughter to do animal advocacy like her dad, had made no impact whatsoever. And after 2 hours talking to Jane, she went and started the first animal advocacy group at her elementary school and has continued to be an advocate. Jane had that impact on everyone.
She changed a lot of lives. With about 20 seconds left here, can you tell us what legacy people should know that she had?
I would say she started the Jane Goodall Institute, which is an incredible organization. And in the last 25 years, she's been working to really reach youth. She started the Roots and Shoots program, which is kids clubs in 100 countries around the world who are doing things to make the planet better and to make animals live healthier and longer lives. She is a legacy and an inspiration for all of us.
I was a member of my local Roots and Shoots club, so I definitely am among them. Jeffrey Flocken, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Nancy.